Hey guys, with March Madness finally here, I've gotten a number of requests for my bracket and my betting advice for this tournament. So with that in mind, I decided to do a short video discussing my favorite teams and any of my potential upsets. Before I begin, MyBookie has generously agreed to sponsor this video, and you can get a 50% sign-up bonus for up to $1,000. Go ahead and use the promo code Samuel50 in order to take advantage of this offer. Alright, so on your screen, and just like last year, you should see yellow and red circles in a variety of these matches. A red circle indicates any game where I think the higher ranked seed should win. A yellow circle, on the other hand, is any game where I strongly consider the upset. I usually end up making my brackets a bit more conservative than most, so if you want to create two this year, one that is conservative and the other that is full of upsets, these are the teams I'd consider picking. Starting with the East region, I have Duke getting all the way and making the Final Four. With Zion Williamson back, I have a very hard time seeing them lose to many other teams. I think Michigan State could give them trouble, assuming they see each other in the Elite Eight. For upsets in this bracket, I think Virginia Tech is kind of the wild card. I also think Yale has a pretty good matchup against LSU. In the South region, I have Virginia making to the Final Four. I don't think we'll see another major one seed upset this year, but I do see some potential mismatch opportunities if Virginia faces Oklahoma or Oregon. Meanwhile, in the bottom of this bracket, I feel like Tennessee should have a decent shot at least making the Sweet 16. In my opinion, it's always hard to tell with Villanova and Purdue, but I picked the winner of that game to just lose to Tennessee anyways. Jumping to the West region, I think Michigan is going to win this side of the bracket. They lost in the Big Ten championship, but they are still a very solid team. Meanwhile, Florida State is extremely hot right now. They won something like 14 of the last 15 games, and they are one of the two teams that beat UVA this season. I think they'll do well in this tournament. I also see Syracuse making the upset over Gonzaga in the Sweet 16. Gonzaga is a very strong team and they check every single box, but for some reason, Syracuse always plays well in this round. For the Midwest bracket, I think it comes down to UNC and Houston. Houston is very good this year, so I see them making the Elite Eight pretty easily. UNC could face some trouble with Auburn in the Sweet 16, but I think they'll make the Final Four regardless. Overall, my Final Four isn't exactly that crazy. When I look at these matchups, I think UVA is very underrated in this tournament. They proved in the run-up to the ACC tournament that they can score when they need to, and with DeAndre Hunter not injured like he was last year, they have the star power to win it all. Obviously with Zion Williamson, Duke is the obvious favorite in this tournament, and they are the only team outside of Florida State that beat UVA. They actually did it twice this year. However, I think the third time will go UVA's way, and they'll redeem themselves after that terrible opening round loss last year. In addition to discussing my bracket, I wanted to give you my betting advice for the first round as well. Here are my top 5 picks. First, I'll take Gardner-Webb with the points in their game against Virginia. As you all know, I like Virginia a lot this year, but historically teams that are favored by more than 20 and with an over and under less than 145 tend to lose against the spread if their opening round is 1 seed. I think UVA wins this game, but I only see them winning by about 10 or 12 and Gardner-Webb keeping this game annoyingly close. For my second bet, I have UNC destroying Iona with the points. They are a 24-point favorite, and when the over and under is set at 145 or higher like it is in this game, the 1 seed is 14-8 against the spread. The line for this match is set at 166, and I have a strong feeling that UNC will come out hard and fast and will beat them by a wide margin. For my third bet, I have Yale pulling the upset over LSU. They are a 7-point underdog, and similar to my bracket, I have them winning this game. They are very underrated. Considering that LSU's defense is ranked 62nd, I don't think Yale will have any issue scoring in order to keep this game close. In my fourth bet, I have Virginia Tech with the points over St. Louis University. Virginia Tech is a 10.5-point favorite, and they are the much better team. They are ranked close to 90 spots higher in the KenPom Index. Plus, with SLU's offense not even ranked in the top 200 and Virginia Tech's top 25 defense, they'll shut them down and they'll win this game easily. For my fifth and final bet this year, I have VCU with the points over Central Florida. Note that this game is a very interesting scenario. The worst seed is a favorite to win. Anytime this happens where the 8 seed is ranked higher in the KenPom Index, the 8 seed historically wins. As of right now, the 8 seed in these scenarios is 11-1 against the spread. I think based on that trend, VCU will win this game outright and will win this bet. To wrap up this video, last year I went 3-2 using this same exact methodology. Hopefully we'll do that again this time around. Again, this video is sponsored by MyBookie, where if you sign up, you get a 50% bonus for up to $1,000 as long as you use the promo code Samuel50. Thanks again for watching, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Samuel R. Gold.